Grüß dich, Peter. Moin. Da ist er wieder. Ja, genau. So we're right before recording a podcast, and I have Peter here, Peter Bartels from PwC.
Yes.
And I have to say something. We're both from Kiel, so this is the connection. And we recorded a podcast a couple of weeks ago. But what I wanted to share here before we dive into our topics. At PwC, you have now G Suite and Salesforce. So you're using cloud tools, collaboration tools, and you as one of the guys from the board of directors,
yes,
responsible for all the family businesses, you're also responsible for part of this collaboration.
Yes,
Why
so
do you do that?
We decided 3-4 years ago to really implement, as you mentioned, Salesforce, because clients are so important. Workday, we will have a rollout in half a year because our people are so important. And third one, Google, because Google we use for internal collaboration. I mean, how did it work in the past? We had Lotus Notes, good system, but we said the typical email traffic. So if you work on a document, we as consultants, I mean, we always share documents because the final delivery product we have is a report to the client. And so we work on reports, mail version 1, receive version 2, mail again version 3. So at the final result, we have 25 versions and you can't remember. And maybe it's the same as version 1. Google really enables us to share documents. And I would say that's the main purpose for us. It sounds simple, but sharing, be efficient, that was really the trigger why we said we want to introduce Google.
I always see these 3 types of collaboration that to me are important when we look at anything that connects all the people. That's group collaboration, so like chatting, a WhatsApp group or Slack group. Then the unplanned collaboration, like stumbling into someone, meeting them somewhere at the office or also maybe online in a feed. At Salesforce you have Chatter. And then you have the concept collaboration. So what you're talking about is the concept collaboration.
Correct.
Same time in documents. I cannot stress that enough from our experience. If you do that for a while and then you see someone attaching a document to an email.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
It feels like the far old way back work.
Yeah.
So how consequent are you in then doing that? What do you think?
I think Google for us was a great instrument to have reverse mentoring. Because when you say how consistent, how consequent are you, I believe we as the elder generation, we need the younger ones that say we really want to do it, we work differently. And for me, kind of the triggering event that I really did it was, we worked on a report together and my colleagues said we were via Google Hangout session. They said, okay, we share the document on screen and we discussed, and I said, I have a good idea for paragraph 1 and they have V for paragraph 10. In the past, we would discuss everything on email again. So I said, okay, at the same time, I work at the beginning, you at the end. We saw everything. You could really see what is the other one typing during and everything really, we created it together and it saved so much time, was so efficient. And this was for me, I said, wow, in the past it would have lasted 2 hours. Now we did it in 15 minutes. And these are then stories I tell to my colleagues, and it's driven by the younger generation.
Here's the challenge. I solely use cloud tools. I do most of the stuff except for video editing from the phone. So I have everything on the phone in the cloud. So if I would challenge that and tell you, make a week just with your phone, all the emails, all the documents, all the stuff, could you do it? A week just with your phone?
Honestly, I could do it. The only reason why I don't do it is really that it's bad for my eyes. So because I have to read so much that I do it, but it's too small. So then I say I really want to see it on my laptop. But I could do it because it works quite well. I mean, I didn't believe it that really when I have a PowerPoint presentation, yes, I get the link, I share it, I see it. It's on Google Drive. I go on Google Drive. I mean, yes, I mean, it works. I have Salesforce here. That was the reason for Salesforce because it's really mobile compared to our client relationship management system before. Yes, I could do it, and quite often I have to do it because I'm traveling all week. I don't take my laptop with me, so this is the only stuff I do have.
Do you use speech to text a lot?
No. honestly not. So I
Give it
need
a try.
something to improve.
Give it a try.
So not yet.
It's really good because you're so much faster, and after a while, it takes a week to learn the language, but it can understand, differentiate between German and English. Hallo Peter, ich freue mich auf unser gemeinsames Event. Punkt. Ansonsten gibt es eigentlich nichts weiter, was mir noch einfällt. Punkt. Absatz. Viele liebe Grüße, Christoph.
And it learns so that you then delete the wrong word for podcast,
Exactly.
type in podcast,
And then it learns.
and system remembers what you said and that you okay. Using language is the health advice for the elder generation because my physiotherapist tells me you are so stiff because you use you're typing all week long.
Exactly.
It's really terrible and it hurts. So that's a good advice. So
Give it a try.
Language doesn't hurt.
Awesome. Thank you guys. If you have questions, comment below. As I said, Peter is very happy to share in comment as well. I do it as well, and I know there is an intense discussion between Google, Microsoft, Salesforce, Slack, all these different tools, but the world is as it is. Some companies use this tool, some companies the other tool, and it always depends on what you want to reach in the end. Like, what's your goal? What's your collaboration vision? Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe. And see you guys next week. Before you leave, there is a video for you to watch as a recommendation by YouTube. Here you can subscribe. Make sure you subscribe because we publish minimum 2 videos a week about new workspace, new work, the tools that you need behind that, and all the stuff behind digital transformation. I would be thrilled if you subscribe here.